Yo, what's good, man? It's Young Truth.
It's your boy Tron Page.
And we got my boy in the building.
Rich Lou.
What's goody, G?
What's good, bro? What's good, Tron? What's good, Truth?
Yeah, everything good, man. Everything is good, man. I had a good week, man. A good week. Shit was lit.
Shit was jam-packed.
Super active.
Big facts.
Been posting more on Instagram. I know you've seen it. Yeah.
Mad events this week.
Mad events, video shoots, everything.
Listening events.
Everything. I see you with the listener. Yo, I missed that joint. You should have told me, man. I'm mad at you. You ain't tell me, man.
Nah, I've been posting that shit all week.
I didn't even see that shit, bro. I just seen you pop up like, oh, like.
Yeah,
like, oh.
that shit was in my stories and everything.
That shit was lit, though?
Oh my god.
Ah.
Hell yeah, man. So, you know, ASAP Ferg, he got his family on deck. You know what I mean? They got a group collaboration called 54. Deli, Hunter, and King Zeus. They came together for, you know, a 6-track project. So they had a listening event. Whole squad was in the building. It was crazy, bro.
That's lit.
Oh, yeah.
I see the support. I see Ferg supporting and all that.
Hell yeah.
Is he actually on the project, or did he have any like input on it, or he just backing and supporting?
I think he's just backing it and supporting it and trying to get the ears to the project. The project don't drop till March, but yeah.
Just trying to get people in the building.
Hell yeah.
That's lit. That's lit. So that was a spin-off. That was like a derail, because I thought, you know, Zeus was coming. But he ended up doing that joint, so I guess he putting his focus on that joint.
Yeah, what happened was we was in the lab, we was working on Big Cheese season, but Deli and Hunter kept pulling up, and they kept collaborating, so they did like 4 joints in one night. They was like, man, we might as well just make this a project, so. Hell yeah.
That's definitely lit, man. That's what you did, though? That's what you did? Just went to the event?
Yeah, I just went to that shit. That was about it. But yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah,
you had a lit week.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You know, Flame shot his first video, so, you know, and I'm featured on the record. So it was only right that, you know, we shoot that video. We made it lit. Yo, we had a scene that we was gonna do, you know, like we had rented like a hotel room. Just for like cause this particular hotel have like the LED lights, the LED lights, and it's fire in there. So like we wanted to use it just for that. But they ended up curving like, oh, it's too much of y'all. I'm like, we gonna pay for the room. We only need 30 minutes. You gonna get, you coming up. You know what I'm saying? You coming up. They was like, nah, it's too many y'all. Like when the videographer and his peoples came, that's when it was like, it knocked it off course. But yo, we made this shit lit. Like I think it's even better than what we had.
Yeah, I like that restaurant scene.
Yeah, yo, we just went to eat. Like, and then we spoke to the bouncer. The bouncer like, yo, I could rap as long as, you know, the lights ain't too bright and there's not too much attention on y'all. That shit was fire.
Definitely gotta talk about that though.
Yeah.
Like, the troubles of shooting a video that you gotta go through.
Oh yeah, yo, well, matter of fact, you about to give me a Trooper Tron story today. So now, since you gave me an idea, I got a story. So we definitely gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna spin off with the story. Word. So let's get right into it, man. We got Rich Lou. You know, just tell everybody your background, you know, where you from, and you know what you do.
I bet. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Rich Lou.
Yeah.
I'm a producer / rapper from the east side of Harlem.
Yes, sir.
112 from Lexington.
Yeah.
Lived a lot of places. Produced for a lot of people. You know, and now I'm just working on
people.
Let's do it. Let's start the list. French Montana. We got Jim Jones, we got Fat Trell, we got Nori, we got Mano, Raekwon. I just did a joint with Famous Dex, Bodega Bams. You know, hopefully I get one with Tron and Truth, you know.
Real soon. That's already in the works.
And then I got more coming, so, you know, this year I'm like back to sending out beats, you know, doing producer shit.
Back on that. So that leads me to ask, because I got it right here. It's like during your span of you producing, like, did you always know how to rap? Because you're doing music now. Did you always know how to rap, or that's just something that you just adapt from just working with different artists?
Nah, I always know how to rap, but I just didn't want to rap. It was just more like, I'm more like a supportive person. Like, I always wanted to find a rapper, like, yo, let's go to the studio, I'm gonna make the beats, you know what I'm saying? I'm a supportive person. I never wanted to be in like front of the cameras and shit like that.
I'm listening to the music. I'm like, yo, he's actually dope, and with the sonics though, and even with the sonics of the shit, it's like, yo, you got that shit in the bag.
Yeah, because you know that's the producing and like the mixing. You know what I'm saying? Once you know how to do that, it's like, yo, I could go in the studio and sound like whoever I want to right now.
That shit is lit.
Yeah.
What you enjoy doing more? I know you say like the supportive stuff, but now that you actually rapping, what do you rather?
I love the producing. Like, it's always the producing, like just making beats and stuff like that. Like people start rapping like while I'm making a beat. I love that. That's the part I like.
That's dope. That's definitely dope, man. We definitely got to get some drink real soon. I know this been like years in the making.
Nah, that's a fact. Yeah.
Years.
And I was shot back then. Now it's just a whole different like. Now it's crazy. The beats is fire right now.
OD, man.
Yeah.
You know, still staying on that topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you say you got these placements and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
A lot of dope placements too. Like these artists are actually artists that's doing their thing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right? So, do you have a dream placement though? Like I don't care who it is. It could be like from the Michael Jacksons, the people that's not here. Like, what your dream placement?
No.
Matter of fact, give me two. Give me a person that's no longer here with us and a person that's actually doing their thing.
First, that's a fact. The placement I really want right now is the Rick Ross one. But an album placement though, you know, like I want to get on an album. Like that's like really like.
So not really like the single type, but just something that's just there that really resonates with people.
Stand out.
I just want to be on the album. You feel me? Like it don't matter. That's my dream. Like you know, but it would be. Not even a single. I would want it to be where he's rapping on it. Rapping. Like the single's easy. I feel. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's like just getting the rap on your beat. Mean like, damn, yo, this nigga like my beat so much that nigga gonna spit some bars on that shit.
Yeah, that shit sound crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But like,
what about the other one? Right?
So as far as the person that's dead, it's gonna be my dude Chinks. Like you know.
Yeah.
I done did songs with him, and it's like you know that was my dude, and like. You know, we did one song and it started taking off, and then like the whole plan was to keep doing more as he getting bigger, and it's like, you know, it got cut short. You know, so like
I definitely hear like
just the music we would make right now would be crazy to me. You feel me?
Definitely know like your top 5 producers of all time. It could be the 5 that influence you, or the 5 that push you to even I'm gonna get in the studio right now and make some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm gonna give you 100.
It don't gotta be in order though.
Yeah, the 5 is gonna be Timberland, Pharrell. A lot of people sleep on this guy, but it's Ryan Leslie.
Yeah. Not to be slept on.
Yeah, that's a fact. Ryan Leslie.
I wouldn't expect you to say that.
That's a fact.
Fire, bro.
Just over like watching YouTube and him making beats, like that's what it's all about, you know.
Yeah.
Another person I would say is Jay Dilla, you know, because I like the that type of I like that type of rap style, you know, and the OG Preem, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like all bases is covered, you know, with that list right there.
What's your top 5?
My top 5, no order. It gotta be Pete Rock. Pete Rock. Definitely Timberland. Just Blaze.
Hell yeah.
Knife Wonder. And Kanye.
Kanye's a beast too. That's a fact. I gotta pick Kanye. I understand.
You got your 5?
Yeah, what's your 5?
I'd like to say Teddy Riley.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Got you.
Quincy Jones.
Oh yeah.
Swiss Beats.
Yeah, I got Swiss Beats in there too.
Timberland. Kanye. And my bonus would be Pete Rock.
Pete Rock.
Hell yeah.
For me, if I was to do an album, like Pete Rock would definitely have to be on there.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I definitely need Knife Wonder on there. Like, I love soul samples. Like, I don't know why. Like, it really like I can hear just the sample itself and let that shit play, and I can just paint the whole song.
That shit just touch you, like, it brings something out of you.
Like, I like 444 for that reason. Like, all the soul samples on there, and even like with the trappy vibe, like, you know, Their Eyes, that song with the Jamaican type sample. Like, that shit is even fire. You know what I'm saying?
Samples is where it's at.
Yeah.
Like people don't know, like, you know, like when you create an album, like sample, like people wanna hear them sample songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
even though everybody getting rich off of that bullshit, you know.
Yeah.
But like, let's keep it real. That like them sample songs when Jay rapping, like when you in the whip,
Yes.
those are
Yeah.
physical form CDs. Like that's
Yeah.
real rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Like, I gotta hear that.
yeah, you gotta. If you doing an album, you gotta have
Even
Cream.
Ross
Yeah,
go crazy
you feel
with
me?
that.
Like,
Ross
that's
go
a
crazy.
fact.
His joints that he rap over that had the samples, them shits
Yeah.
be crazy. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
And you hear them when it's time to put like shit on the shelf and
Yeah.
time to sell, because that's what people really want to hear. You know.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a definite fact. That's definitely a fact. So like, before this music shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before this music shit, did you have a dream before this shit? Is there anything that you ever wanted to do? And I'm not talking about like, when you're a little kid, when you say, I want to be a police officer or I want to be a fighter.
Yeah.
Not that shit. I'm talking about like, like for me, it would be like basketball. You know what I'm saying? I thought I would be like in the league type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was the same thing.
Same thing?
It was basketball because like when I graduated out of junior high school, my mom sent me right away to boarding school. And I was playing ball up in Connecticut. I was actually living out there for about like a good 3 years. Then I went 10th grade. I came back down and went to another boarding school, like 45 minutes away here to play ball. And during that boarding school, I was playing ball. I didn't want to play ball when I got into high school. I was just chilling. That's how I started making beats. Like I was cutting practice. I was in the dorm. Somebody else was making beats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, this nigga here making beats on a laptop. So he hooked me up with FL Studio. And after that, it was like, everything is over.
Yeah.
It's still FL to this day?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All the FL with Pro Tools. Everything else is like, no good.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, why you think is that though? Like, it's always basketball before the music. Like why you think it's always that?
Cause it's so accessible to us. Like it's right there. You come out the the crib,
Yeah.
and the court is right there. I mean, I had that same dream too. Like that was nice, but it's like once you hit junior high, high school, you get distracted.
Yeah. For me, it was the women, the females. Like that was my distraction. Like once you lose your virginity type shit, it's like, oh yeah, that's where it's at right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They use just on I see kids now, they playing, what's the name of that shit? It's like football, but it's like a little racket in the end. Lacrosse.
Yeah.
A lot of kids these days are playing lacrosse. Like I'm like, yo, that's something different. Like I was happy to see that shit.
There's a lot of different shit going on.
Yeah.
Cause when we was growing up, it was no YouTube. You had to be outside, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? This is when YouTube just like really started. Like,
Yeah. So now these kids right now, they able to see
Mhm.
all that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
be
She shit on
fucking
YouTube.
Hopping at home.
Yeah.
You know?
Niggas
Before you had to go to the key.
bottle flips and shit and all type
Yeah.
of the tricks with the bottles and seeing if it can land and everything like that. I see kids doing a whole lot of different shit. But it's like a gift and a curse to me. Like I don't know for y'all, but for me it's like a gift and a curse. Like these kids, they just be on YouTube all day.
That's a fact.
They don't really get
They don't
no
know the real
exercise.
world.
They don't know nothing. Nothing
They know a
outside
lot
of
of shit,
YouTube. They know a lot, but they don't really do much. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you live in Harlem. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, when we was all growing up, there's a lot of shit that niggas learned.
Yeah.
Like real life shit outside that
Hell yeah.
people ain't gonna learn today. Like
Hell yeah.
niggas know about boosting. Niggas know about mad different shit. You
That's
feel
a
me?
fact.
Like
For young
niggas
age.
know how to get fly. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like
Hell yeah.
niggas used to do a lot of shit.
I guess it was a gift and curse for both of us. Like
Mhm.
our generation and their generation. For me, like that shit was like I'm thinking right now. Like I would much rather be on YouTube than learning how to make like crack in a microwave. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying?
I
Like
think our mothers was like a lot more worried about us than the mothers right now.
Yeah.
Like at least
Yeah,
they could
that's
go
a
in the
fact.
other room and be like, my child right there.
Mhm.
But us, we was outside 12, 13, crossing the street by ourselves, going down to other people's blocks. Like that shit was crazy.
They
If
don't
you
know.
think about it. Like
Some people they don't know. They don't know about barbecues. They don't know about block parties. They don't know about ATM love.
Yeah.
They don't know about Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Now all that is over. Like
Yeah, I
people
remember-
don't really leave. Like they block. Like
Yeah,
before
yeah.
you used to have to travel.
I remember being a little kid, like 5th grade, 4th grade, going right down the hill
gone
to Rucker. I was in Rucker like young. I remember when Kim had let me know out, like That nigga was in Rucker, like I was mad thirsty to get the autograph. Like I done went to that nigga like 3 times in that one period. Like I came with a basketball, like sign this shit, Cam. Came with something else, sign this, Cam. Nigga like, yo, Lord nigga, like it's your last autograph, nigga. And I was thinking on some hustler shit, like let me get as much fucking autographs as possible. Got the seller shit where he like really could take off and shit. Cause let me know at that time his deal wasn't as big. It was a big record especially for the town, but he wasn't like the Cam that we know right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's the shit. Like I remember bringing my fucking teacher, 6th grade teacher to Rucker. They cut his ass. Cause remember back in the days you can't go there with a dingy tee. I was telling this nigga like don't go down there with that t-shirt. Like don't go down there. They don't cut your ass. Cause the commentator you cut your ass if you got a dingy tee. Like yo don't do it. He's like nah, that's all good man. That's all good. You know he's a white teacher too. Good teacher, Mr. Hill. Never forget him. He in the crowd. They say yo you white guy right there. We don't do dirty tees in here, big. Like it was cutting his ass. Everybody's laughing. I'm right by him like this, sunken down like.
Damn.
Word. That's embarrassing. And they end up giving him a Rucker Park tee and shit like that. But those are the type of memories I have as a young kid. Like niggas on YouTube all day, like they can't, you know, all they know Fortnite all day and whatever.
You know how to make some money though.
Yeah.
That shit, I can say that.
Yo, I be trying to tell these kids, like, you know, I got mad kids in the crib, so I'll be like, yo, y'all niggas on this shit all day, like y'all niggas need to make a channel.
Yeah,
that's the new shit there. Yeah, that's
the channel. They got the whole equipment. They got the game chair. Niggas got the headphones with the mouthpiece. My nigga, all that shit. That's a fact. Let me move along though. Like, what else I got here though? Yo, why do you think our people, right? We lack ownership, like of anything, like businesses. You know, when we into the music, you know what I'm saying? Like we go into their blindsided. We don't own shit. Niggas be signed to like 3 different labels, don't even know it. I know you've been seeing that in the headlines.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So why do you think, and like from your perspective, why do you think that we lack ownership?
You know, it just be because people situations. Everybody like got a different situation. Some niggas got baby moms, you know what I'm saying, nagging them.
Yeah.
Like so certain stipulations, some niggas don't care when you talk about, alright, yo, listen, if I sign this paper tomorrow, I'm gonna be living in a condo tomorrow, like let's do it. You feel me? And we gonna figure out everything on the back end.
Makes sense. It's changing circumstances at a rapid pace.
Yeah, everybody wants something so fast these days. So it's not even about the business side. They just want to change the lives of their family. Like they like, man, fuck that shit. Whatever I gotta get right now, let me get that right now. I'll worry about the other shit later.
And sometimes you gotta take the lick, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes
you think it's worth it, like taking that?
It depends on the situation. If you dealing like, so like, you know, we look at it from the artist side, like, yo, on music shit, you feel me? Sometimes people got like real life shit going on, like their family sick, somebody locked up. Yo, I gotta bail somebody out, like it don't even matter, like I'ma just take the lick and it is what it is, like.
Yeah. You know? You think it's like, but I think most of the time when people do that, they don't even consider ownership though. Like down the line, like you could take an L in the beginning. Like a lot of people, like you know.
Yeah, you gotta know, like moving forward, man. Like we going like.
I think that's the disconnect though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
A lot of time people just like they continue to keep taking these L's or whatever, or this you know this rapid
There's too many stories out there right now, like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't hear a story about somebody getting jerked, like, you living under a rock, like, you gotta go in this game knowing, like, yo, it's coming, so right now I gotta look at who gonna do it, and the first lick I'm gonna take, like, after I'm put myself in a position, like, yo, I could leave y'all, and my bag gonna be crazy on the second, like,
go around.
Yeah, it's always like that. Even in the NBA, it's like that. You feel
why be in the game and not want to gain the knowledge? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a music business.
You gotta be weird if you ain't. You weird if you ain't. You know what I'm saying? You just, like, but then again, like I done been around some people that don't care.
You don't give a damn.
They don't care.
I take
the lit life is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep 100. Like
they more focused on the fame.
Staying there, yeah. Like yo, I don't know how when I go home I'm gonna be broke, but when I'm out here in Miami right now, fuck it, I got somewhere I can stay. I know this person. That's you know, some people don't think about. I'm thinking about yo, when it's time to get up the road, like. Damn, let's count up all this money. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to spend less. Like, you gotta be cheap because you gotta remember, like, money being thrown away you don't know when this shit gonna cut short.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Especially with a lot of people now, they're dependent on different systems. Like niggas be paying again in the lockdown, the government shut down and shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it to where that shit don't even matter to us. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
That's the whole purpose. Like, is to get in this shit, get a quick lick, and like get a business, get something that, alright, yo, I'm running this shit now. I can pass it on to my family, my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, bodegas, all that stuff. Like, that's what I'm in it for. That's my first goal. Like, you know.
Yeah. I definitely want a bodega too, though, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I want one. Like, you go on these joints, you always see all the Arabs with their bodegas. I want one of them. Like, the bodega owned by the black nigga.
That's something that's gonna make some bread. Like that's like you know a lot of people they selling hair. You feel me? All that is cool. You feel me? But like that shit runs out at a certain time. People gonna stop buying hair from all these stores. So now you just open up a big store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta think realistic. Like corner store. Somebody always need a corner store.
Oh yeah. So this Bow Wow domestic violence shit, bro.
Crazy.
That shit that happened, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit happens, you know. That domestic violence shit is nothing new. But the only thing that really was bothering me on social media,
I couldn't agree with the fact that how the women were playing it. Like, they were like saying like, oh, he a punk because he got...
Yeah, that's the shit I wasn't fucking with.
Like, fam, first of all, if it was the other way around, y'all have so much more to say. Like, y'all be fucking like... coming at the nigga, it'll be a whole big other story. But they was clowning him because he had scratches on his face.
If the shit was on the other foot, it'll be a different narrative.
Hell yeah.
I wasn't really fucking with that at all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, oh, he hit her, this, that, and the third. Alright, but now the story is that she fucked this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? And then they clowning him saying like, he knew how she was. And your ass is still
Who was the girl though? Like, I never seen her. Like,
she's on that show, that Growing Up Hip Hop.
Oh, okay.
She's one of the cast on that show. I guess they've been dating and shit like that. And you know, I don't know what happened between them two, but you know, the shit circulated. They both got locked up for this domestic violence issue.
That's crazy.
And everybody on social media clowning Bow Wow for being, oh, you let her fuck you up, I'm looking like, yo, now if he would have slapped the shit out of her, had her all fucked up, the next thing you know, everybody on social media will be like, oh, he a abuser, he abusing his power as a man, and it's this double standard shit, man. That shit gotta
go, bro.
That shit definitely gotta go. That shit is not cool. That shit is totally whack. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whack, bro.
100%. You got joints out here getting apartments with the lies, you know what I'm saying, over that type of shit. He hit me, they go through the whole shit, you get an apartment real quick, and it's like, damn. But then when a man is like, alright, he's gotta just take that L.
Pussy ass nigga.
Take that L, keep it pushing.
Back, bro.
Nah, he took the W, man.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, it's better to just let that shit go. Take the scratches.
Take the scratches,
and keep it pushing.
And leave that joint alone after that. Cut her off.
Now put your hands on that joint. Ain't no more Bow
Wow. That's the L.
Ain't no more checks coming in.
That's the L.
Stop his bag up. Now he gonna be a dumbass though.
Ain't no pussy worth that shit.
If he take her ass back, then now he gotta get clowned on.
Yep.
Can't be sitting around just letting shit just keep happening over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you can't be going through that because you know every time that shit hit TMZ, that's bad. You know.
Yeah.
Domestic violence, is it something that's more premeditated or is it something that's a mental issue? Like, what you think? Like, is it premeditated? Is it something that like, yo, I just want to just fuck shit up, or just like, yo, they not right all the way in the head?
I don't know, cause I never even thought about like, you feel me?
It depends on the person, I believe, cause like, you could grow up seeing that shit and still not be that person. But then it could be certain situations that may be brung to you, and you ain't got no choice, cause the person might have hit you, or it's so many situations. That's a good ass question.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we can have like a whole fucking hour talk on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's something more mental though.
You think it's mental?
Yeah, it's more it's not premeditated. It's something more mental because it's like, for me, it's like for me in my mind, if I have time to really think about that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't act on no shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that shit is more impulsive, and I think when shit is impulsive, it's more mental. in my opinion.
Like the situation when, not to bring it back up because it's old, but with Rihanna and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
You think that was like impulsive?
Yeah,
I
I think it was more impulsive. I don't think that he was like, yo, if this bitch hit me again, I'ma fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it was like, yo, and then like, you know, as a fact, like he also said when he was growing up, he seen shit like that.
That's what
You
I was
know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Like,
He also said that, you know, his mom was like in an abusive relationship.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, him seeing all that shit is just like, boom, like you just automatically, impulsively just do that shit.
See, I'm the opposite. Like, I seen my mom's, like, that happened to my mom's. Like, my pops, he broke her jaw, like, right in front of me, like, in 2 different areas. But I never been that way. You know what I mean? Like, that shit made me never want to put my hands on a female.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm the opposite.
But I mean, knowing you personally though, but you also seen the effects of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe that was a reason why you never even act on that, because you seen what it did. You know what I'm saying? You see the effects of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't even get to see that. Like the nigga storm out, they don't know what happened to the nigga after that. Like the
mom's going to the room,
and the nigga just left and he never came back, and it's like. But you actually was able to see like the result. It affected you in some way.
In the hospital, dad locked up.
You know what I'm saying?
Doing a bed. So I was like, nah, never can I, you know.
Yeah. I don't want to stay on this topic.
Yeah, that shit get crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, I was super inspired, bro, today. Niggas, you know, Diddy and Meek been doing this like this reform shit. Hold on, let me see. Cause you know that somebody probably, oh yeah, I gotta go. I'm on speed wrong. Call back later. But Diddy, Jay, and Meek been doing this reform shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get behind that whole movement. You know. Yeah. And you know, I seen a clip where Meek was like, you know, we not doing no more dumb shit. You know, we get into this money, whatever. He said, I want $1 billion. And then nigga Diddy was like, yo, he said $1 billion, not $1 million. He said, I want $1 billion. And Diddy was like, yo, $1 billion is broke.
Wow.
Yo. And he's like, yo, we gotta start owning shit. We gotta start doing shit. We gotta start, you know, putting our people in position. We gotta really start doing shit different.
Yeah.
And that shit really like stuck with me because like I'm one of those people that be like, yo, we gonna get to $1 million. We gonna get to $1 billion. But then, like, you know, like it's the end goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is really not the end goal. The end goal is really, like, you know, having, like, a Black Wall Street again type shit. And that shit not being burned down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because I think because he's a billionaire, so I think, like, for him to feel like, all right, $1 billion is broke, it means, like, all right, I could personally have it, but my people as a whole,
like,
we still stuck in the same situation.
Because there's people out there buying buildings, like real buildings, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't buy a real building, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, when I got all this money and I can't buy a real building, and this money I got right now, I really don't got no money.
Yeah.
So that's how it really is, like.
Yeah. I can't imagine how it feels to, like, you know, be one of those people that have, you know, like $1 million, you know what I'm saying? I'm living well. And then, you know, that person that, you know, that genuine person I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, they still struggling. And it's like really not so much I can really do for them because like I just got enough to maintain my family. Because once you're in position, you taking care of everybody. You got take care of your family. You got the people around you, your homies are your day ones. Yeah. But then you got that real right that's from the block that, you know, he went to school all the time. Yeah. He do all that and, you know, it's always love when y'all see each other. But it's like really nothing you can really do for them. I guess that's what, like, you know, Diddy was basically saying, like that shit is really broke. Like, cause there's no amount of money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can have all the money in the world, but if I can't do for somebody or help somebody or bring somebody up or help out my neighborhood or buy the block, if I can't do that type of shit, then it's like, you know what I'm saying, what's the point of even having this money? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So, like, that kind of, like, reevaluated myself and made me just, like, you know, kind of change mission. Like, even when I get to the bag, it's like, yo, what else can I do? Like, what else can I really, you know, get into?
Oh, yeah.
Like I think, what they said, Meek bought a house in Philly and moved his grandparents and the shit. Like, it's like some suburb. And he's like, I'm gonna buy more houses and I'm gonna move white people out type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was saying, like I'm gonna move them out. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was moving us out.
But if you look at it, like that's mainly what the issue is right now, man. It's just like housing. You know what I mean? So if you could get to a bag and you could buy a whole block and provide housing for people, low income housing, I think you'll be able to fix a problem.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? The higher ups ain't doing that shit. They don't care.
Like
This nigga's freezing outside right now.
They niggas frozen in Chicago. Like they literally froze and died. I don't know if you ever seen the headlines of that shit. I don't know if you've seen. Yeah, I was just about to talk about that shit too. That shit freezing. Ain't got no heat in that shit. All these inmates in there is just like freezing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, and this is like that shit is funded by the fucking state. Like we paying taxes and shit. You feel me? Like we pay for the inmates to really live. They eat. They like all that stuff. Yeah, and it's like come on, like, and y'all can't even provide heat for these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is just be out of line.
That's what jail is, man.
Yeah.
Keep 100.
Yeah, bro.
That's just what it is. Like, that shit ain't gonna get better, man. Like,
They gonna keep building more.
Yeah, they gonna keep building more. They really don't care. Like, it is what it is. Like, you know, even them guys in there, like, I know they going through it, you feel me? But they already know what it is. Like,
that shit ain't all ain't.
Yeah, you feel me? This is what it is. Like, it's just another night, you know? Yeah. Everybody, they just like the attention, you know, and they deserve it, you feel me? Yeah, I've been locked up, so I already know how it is. Like, it's gonna be,
shit ain't a cakewalk.
Yeah, you feel me? It is not, yo. It is not. So I know what it is. Like, 23-hour lockdown, you feel me? Like, you get through that, man, this shit, everything else is a breeze, to be honest, you know? Yeah. They gonna make it, though.
I can't even imagine no type of shit like that, being locked in some shit 23 hours, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even be in my room for an hour, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
1 hour.
I was listening to the radio all day. You start getting annoyed with the radio, you feel me? Like certain songs, like all day, you like, yo, it's over. Yeah, it's crazy.
Now, how, like, yo, so, like, how long was you down for? Like, it wasn't a long.
No, it wasn't no long shit. I just caught a little case. You feel me? Going through the shit. I was stuck in there for like a month and shit. But even during that month, it was like
my bro it
was from like right at the end of the like winter going into like the spring. So it's like you get the both cold. You know what I'm saying? Like I already knew what it was. Like prepared myself. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't complain. Like what you gonna do? So it is what it is.
That's the same shit with my brother. He was in there for not even a month though, cause we build him out and shit like that. But like we wanted him to fight his shit outside.
Yeah, that's what I did. I bailed out. As soon as they gave me bail, I was out up out of there.
Yeah, it's best to fight your shit outside. He was calling us every day, and it was not like because he couldn't hold his own. It was just like you said, that 23-hour lockdown when you used to just getting up, going in the fridge when you want to.
Oh yeah, that was over.
Yeah, that shit is over. So he just like, nigga, you gotta get me out of here, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get me out of this shit, G. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying on the phone, like, I feel you, like. You know what I'm saying? I feel it because I can
change him, like
recent, like right now he expecting a baby. You know what I'm saying? So he been chilling. Like he pulled up to the video shoot yesterday. He been chilling. He basically been chilling. I can't hold you, cause I didn't think it would change him because he's one of those guys that think like, you know, I'm untouchable. Like he been shot twice already, so I survived that. I'm still on the block. Like what's up? Oh yeah. I done got a lawsuit from NYB. All right, yeah, what's up? What's good next? You know what I'm saying? What's next? Like, that's what I was feeling like he was into. So, niggas was really like, you know, second guessing, like, bailing him out at one point. Because we was just like, I don't even know, like, you need a lesson, you know?
Yeah.
But then once we started getting all those charges and shit, like, we started hearing the charge, and I got his paperwork, because, you know what I mean? Like, I know all this shit. I'm like, let me see your papers. He didn't even know about this shit. He played the street, like, and he didn't even know, like, yo, you can get ask your lawyer for your papers to see what's up. See what you're gonna get into, see what you getting yourself into. You don't want to just be dealing with some shit, don't know what. So I'm like, oh, get your paperwork, G, get your papers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking over this shit, I'm like, yeah, you gotta fight this shit outside, bro.
Yeah.
You can't be inside with this shit. Especially with, you know, the judges and shit and the other lawyers, they start thinking you ain't got no support. They wanna slay you. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. Like, I was in there with a song on the radio, so I was even more tight.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's like, that's even worse, you feel me? Like, and then when motherfuckers know you, that make it another, like, you worse, because it's like, yo, damn, boy, you supposed to be doing some music shit, and you ain't here, you feel me?
Yeah,
so what you got for the future goals, future plans? Where you see yourself going?
Oh, man, right now, so, I'm about to release my first, like, little mixtape.
What's the name of it?
It's called Cash and Carry. On February 23rd is my B-Day, so I'm gonna Dropped like a tape with 7 songs on there.
Fire.
Yeah, that's a fact. I've been fucking with Massive Pill for a little bit.
Word?
Yeah,
Fire.
that's Nas label. Yeah, my guy Rob up there. He be helping me, like guiding me, giving me like advice and shit like that. So
That's what's
right
up.
now we just like putting the tape together. I actually got like another tape that I'm about to drop again, but I'm just meeting with labels. Like I just sat down with Rock Nation, Atlantic. I'm about to sit down with Orchard and Empire.
Yeah.
So it's a
Orchard on the come up.
Yeah, they on the come up, yeah.
Yeah, that's what my manager was telling me. You feel me? So
facts.
I'm liking them, but to me it really don't matter, cause my whole situation is different. Like being a producer and rapper, you know.
You're gonna get to it.
Yeah, the money going. It's gonna
get to it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Anything else you want to get into other than the music? You know, most people like gravitate to acting, modeling or whatever the case. Like, what else do you see yourself getting into?
Nah, I just want to run a label. I just want to put people on. Like that's my whole thing. You feel me? Like that's it. You feel me? That's my whole thing. And like a real label. You know what I'm saying? Not like. You know, a lot of rappers be like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, sign me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I haven't signed nobody because it's just like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, I can't put you in the studio all day. I can't get a million video shot for you. Like, I would be holding
you. Put in position.
Yeah, I
first.
wanna, like, for real, like, yo, bro, it's a bag. Like, let's go. You wanna shoot a video right now? Let's do it. You feel me? Really introduce you to people and shit like that. I don't wanna sell people dreams. A lot of people sell people dreams.
They do.
I just ain't never want to be like that person, you feel me? I'd rather give somebody a beat like, yo, here, bro, you don't gotta pay me, you feel me? Or give me some light shit, some sneaker money, you feel me?
And
go do your thing, bro.
Go crazy.
Yeah, and whatever I could do, I'll help, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
It's like,
well, this is an idea. Even when we do shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like when you work with people, be like, they make sure they registered and shit like that, like whether BMI, ASCAP, whatever. And if you do throw somebody some type of shit, some type of beef free, just get your little back in. You know what I'm saying? Get your back in.
Yeah, that's
it's gonna work.
Like, we doing real business, you know what I'm saying? Like real niggas, man. Like we shouldn't even have to talk about that. You feel me? Like. That's gonna be on the rapper, like that's how I look at it as a producer. It's gonna be on you, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. You feel me? Boom. I'll give you a beat. I will never stop nobody doing nothing. You put it on iTunes, get ahead, bro, do your thing. You get a bag. You already know you're supposed to call, you feel me? And break bread. We shouldn't even have to argue about that, and we should continue doing more after that. You feel me?
Yeah, I think that's a good way, especially like when you want to come up doing it like that.
Yeah,
that shit works. Like, cause with the Google and Bing search, like these days, man, that shit is everything. Like I know you mentioned the Orchard. Like I know a VP that worked there. Like tell you all the time, like yo, they get on that search engine quick.
Yeah.
And see, and one thing I like about the Orchard, they don't really care too much about numbers like that. They care about activity.
Yeah.
See how much you doing.
And I'm gonna keep 100, man. None of them care about none of that.
Yep.
You feel me? You got a decent song, you get seen. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, they got their eyes on the streets too. They watching everybody.
That's my whole thing. Like as far as like even with me rapping, you feel me? I don't got the most views. I don't got the most looks. This, and that. But best believe, boy, I'm up there at them labels, like getting real meetings. You feel me? Like, so I'm just saying that's like you can make it happen. Don't let people be like, yo, you don't got views, you don't got this, and people be like, damn, yo, y'all gotta go do those. Nah,
I think you need to get away from that.
Yeah, you gotta get away from that.
Get away from the numbers, the views, and actually go back to actually going to see the talent and scoping them out. Like that's what I want to do.
Yeah, people really signing like people, bro. There's managers and all this out there that's signing kids that are from hole in the wall cities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like changing their life. Yo, send their music to one person, and then now you got 100,000 followers. You feel what I'm saying? Like
that's what I want to do too.
Yeah, you feel me? So that's why it's like it's possible. It's just all about getting in that mix. That's what I'm doing. You feel me? The only thing is, you never know how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
You know. People be stuck on the views. You know. That's not where it's at. Cause you gotta remember, where we from? We from Harlem. You feel me? From New York.
Yeah.
Like we only gonna get but so much views. Like we only know but so much people. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody else is rapping too. So.
Oh yeah,
motherfucker, so everybody ain't gonna share your shit, you feel me? You can't get mad at none of that.
How do you think you stand out, in this day and age with so much competition? everybody sounding alike and
That's a
everybody
fact.
doing it, what will make you stand out?
I feel like what make me stand out is just my hustle. You feel me? Like, my first song on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Like, any song I drop been on the radio. So it's like, as a person that ain't even want to rap, ain't really want to be on the radio, and I finessed my way to get on the radio, like, that's what I like about this shit, the hustle, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, you gotta have that.
yeah.
That's all it really takes is just some ambition, a little hustle.
Mhm.
You know,
And you gotta have a little talent, like, yeah, we got, like, I got talent too, like,
Yeah,
I
on
know
top
how
of
to
that.
make beats, you know what I'm saying, I make hooks and shit like that, so if you like, got everything going, you put all that shit in the one, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, like you definitely, you definitely master the sonics. Like that should be hard for me sometimes. Like to really get the sonics of shit right.
Mhm.
That's why I like to keep certain people around, like Tron, like yo, pull up to the session or whatever, pull up to the session,
You got
just so I can get certain insight. Like we just did a freestyle joint, me and my boy Drago. Like my first freestyle I did in so many years. I usually been sticking to the, you know,
To the records.
the records.
To the records.
So I'm like, yo, so we listened to the Splits Beats album. I'm like, yo, I like that. That Pick Goddess joint, I like that beat. That beat was fire. So I'm like, yo, we gotta kill this shit. And nigga Tron was in there like, yo, let the beat breathe here, like on his real producer shit. And that's the type of shit niggas be needing, like niggas
that's
be needing
a
at the
fact.
time. Because as an artist, you only like, you know, hear certain shit a certain way sometimes, especially when it's you making a record.
Yeah.
So just to have certain people there to get that insight, it's kind of dope. Like it's definitely necessary.
Yeah.
So like, but I say that to ask you. Do you ever like need somebody like that, or you just really got it patent to where you like, yo, I know where everything need to go. I hear shit.
I got people. Yeah, like my manager Taylor, like he a person that like when he first like got up with me, the way I was rapping, like it was alright, but I knew I had to get better. You feel me? So it's just like he'll come down hard on me, yo, that ain't it. Like yo, nah. But when I had one, like he like, yo, that's it. That's dope, you know what I'm saying? So just like,
I think every artist needs somebody like that.
yeah, you gotta have somebody like
bro.
that, you feel me?
Definitely.
And then like, you gotta like be realistic, you gotta be out here listening to other people's shit, you gotta be comparing, you know, that's what this game is about.
Oh yeah. Even with the mixes sometimes, like me, like when I do a song, if I have a song that's like, you know, the BPMs and everything is similar to a certain song or like three other songs, I'll make a playlist like on somewhere like Tidal or some shit like that. And then I add like those songs that's similar to the record I just did. Yeah. And I put my song in the playlist as well. And I just have that shit on like rotation. I let that shit play. Like I got a record called Don't Stop. Like I put like G-Eazy joint, the G-Eazy with the Cardi joint. I put that in there. Don't Stop, of course. I put Zeus Where They At. And I put Plain Jane. I put all those songs. Just to see like how the mix is or whatever the case. Like before I even put the song out, I just did that. You know what I'm saying? Made a little playlist, and I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I need to raise this up, the vocal up a little bit, maybe reverb on vocals to make it sound more open. This is what I need to do, and then I just compare it again. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's ready to go. It's knocking like it because it's the same BPM, it's the same bounce. Oh, it's going good with it. I bet time to let it go.
Yeah, that's smart.
Oh yeah.
And that's why I go to the club like a lot. Like I take my records, you feel me? I go right to the club, like and just play them. Like give them to the DJ. Alright, yo, spin it. You feel me? I don't even care about yo. You got to do a single release. You know what I'm saying? It's just like yo, play this record. I just want to hear what other songs you gonna play with it, hear how it sound, and then I'm good.
I got one more question.
Yeah, keep it.
Do you like the way the game is now as far as the streaming is concerned, or do you like it the way it was before when we had to actually step out and sell a record and go to this certain store or go to this certain and make posters?
Yeah.
Mix your mic.
On my mic? Alright.
Make it straight.
Like this?
Yo, I'm gonna keep 100. The streaming is where it's at.
Okay.
This is why I say it, because like it give everybody a shot to get some bread. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like that's what it's all about. It's like you know when you going through like physical, like to get your shit in the store, you know how much stuff you gotta go through. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, streaming. There's artists out there that you never heard of that are getting 20,000 a month. You feel me? Let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? It's not the best thing, but
That's a great thing though.
motherfucker, certain people will be like, yo, I'm in the game I'm good with that.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm a finesse, cause any real nigga gonna finesse like some other shit. You feel me? And that's my mom. Like,
Niggas 9 to 5s be like 2,000 for the month, 3,000.
that's what I'm saying.
One
You feel me?
record to
Certain-
get you 20 grand?
Certain-
Oh, to do that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got like there's kids out there. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
these
yeah,
all
yeah,
these little
like, yeah.
labels. You feel me? All these little streaming services. Like that's why I can say the good thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
The bad. I know it's all the bad thing about not anybody
But
can rap. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
But let's be honest, man. Like,
That shit is a great thing.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it honest. Like, bro, a lot of.
What do you think is music is gonna go after streaming? I asked this question to somebody else, they was like, yo, that's a great ass question.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna keep 100. I feel like it's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
You think this is the
Yeah,
last?
yeah. I think
you feel me? I think it hit like what else? You feel me? Like.
Yeah.
The only other thing I could say is like all the middlemen, you feel me? Like, and it's gonna be straight direct, you feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Probably be like where you could call Apple and do like, you know what I'm saying? You could be like, yo, I got $1,000, let me call Apple and promote my, you feel me? I feel like that's about to happen, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that.
I think some artists are gonna get smart though, like, you know, and create their own platforms for themselves to where they don't have to share percent with like a Tidal or Apple or something like that. I think some artists are gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna create my own shit like a Tidal, but it's just strictly everything, all content for me.
But you
I like
you
that.
know what I'm saying?
That's a good idea, but the whole thing about the shit is like, you know, like a lot of people, like even if you go to these sites, it don't be working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It's always that's the
difficulty.
that's the bad thing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, the thing with Apple, like Apple never shut down.
Yeah,
you
that
feel
shit,
me?
yeah,
Like,
Tidal always good.
yeah, you
But
feel me? Like Tidal
yeah.
got thrown in there. You feel me? Because of Jay-Z. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Anybody else would have started that. Niggas wouldn't be really fucking with that.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? Like,
It's basically the same shit like everything else, but what Jay did, all he did was like, you know what, I'm gonna give artists a higher payout. That's all the nigga basically did. Like that's some real drug dealer shit. That's the same shit Ace did back in the days. Nigga said, fuck it, I'm accepting everything.
yeah, all that's gonna start happening. You feel me? And no guys, it's gonna be like that. Cause you gotta remember, right now it's just a lot of middlemen. Like
Yeah.
none of us could call Apple right now. We don't know nobody at Apple that yo, I need my mixtape to be on the top page. You know what I'm saying? Like sooner or later, people gonna be able to do that. Like.
Yeah.
That's
Listen,
what Drake and them niggas do.
Yeah, you feel me? That option will be available to the regular person that don't got a million
Right now-
followers. You feel
Right
me?
now we got the distributors like, you know, the Tune Calls and, you know, yeah, the CD Babies and all that. We gotta go through them and do all that shit. Like even with me with my shit up there, like me trying to just change my banner on Tidal, like my picture, I gotta go through them.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I can't even like go through Tidal or some shit.
Yeah.
I gotta go through the person that like, you know, distributed the music to the actual stores. Wait like fucking 5 days for them to even get back to me, let me know what's gonna happen or what I gotta send them to make that happen.
Wow.
Shit be
That's why
crazy.
I feel like, you know, the one that's always gonna stick around is YouTube. You feel me?
Yeah.
Leo,
That's how all the kids listen to their
Yeah,
music. If
that's
you
how I
think
listen to my
about it,
music. You
Yeah.
The
feel me?
demographic from my daughter age all the way up to like 16, 17, YouTube.
YouTube is the
They not
is
paying
booming.
for it.
they but you know Leo, he's like, no, he's head of YouTube Music.
Mhm.
It's like they branching it like a label, some shit. So Leo, you know, I don't know if he's still at Def Jam. I think he left.
Nah, he been left.
He been left, right?
Yeah,
so
he
yeah.
fuck with 300.
Yeah.
that's
I think
his
he
label.
left them too.
Yeah,
Oh, he left them
but the
too?
thing about him even too, you feel me? Like now they got sons, you feel
Yeah.
me? These kids, like these guys got kids, and their kids is running labels.
Yeah, they got like little
Yeah, they
small
signing,
branches.
you
That's
feel
what
me?
Orchard is.
Mhm, yeah,
a little
like-
branch off
yeah,
of
like a
Sony,
branch.
like
Yeah, it's a brand
Mhm.
with Sony.
yeah.
So those are like, you know, so that's happening, and that's what streaming is doing. You feel me? And it's like, man, fuck it, why not? You feel me? At the end of the day, the music going, you know, like. If your music is rocking, you're gonna get shows and you're gonna start getting money, and that's the real test. You feel me?
I'll be comfortable. I can't hold up. Not like I'll be content with making like the 20 racks a month. You know, getting a bag for like walk through, put me on the fly, getting a little bag. Live nice little spot in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I'll be content with that. Like I quit my job, like I'm doing this.
Yeah.
At least I'm doing what I
Because
love.
you can always grow
You always
from
grow
that.
from that.
Yeah.
And then it's less stressful.
That's the minimum.
It's
you know
kind of
what I'm saying?
stressful,
Yeah.
like, you know, trying to do this shit working a regular 9 to 5. That shit's
Yeah.
stressful.
Right.
So if you just doing this shit all day, day in, day out, yo, that should be so much easier.
Once
you know?
that first check come, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna want to keep going.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what
I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
fuck that, I want to keep seeing this shit.
Hell
like,
yeah. That's what normally happens.
That's my main goal is like, you know, like even me in my head, I'm like, yo, when I drop this tape or whenever I decide which label I'm gonna rock with, like, I gotta get on the road. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going on the road.
And that
You
shit
feel me?
easy to do. A lot
And
of
then I'm
people
gonna
don't
come back and then buy a business. You know what I'm saying? Right off bat.
Mhm.
Buy a property, you know what I'm saying? Something, I'm gonna own something. As soon as I touch back, I'm going to purchase something. Not no
Hell
car,
yeah.
not no, you know what I'm saying? Going to
Yeah.
buy something like, yo,
I always
if I
say
can
the
sell
same.
it, it's going, you know?
I always say the same shit too. Like I don't need no car right away. Like I'm comfortable just hiring a driver. Like just take me here real quick. Boom, get out. Boom, I got you.
I ain't even hiring a driver, I'm calling my man, feel me? I buy my man a car, yo.
Get your man a job.
Yeah,
yo,
get my
my
man
nigga
a
got a
job.
license.
Yeah, because if you could drive me to the club, you could drive me, you know what I'm saying, to go do some bullshit.
That's
You
a
could
believe
drive-
I'm-
you could
yeah,
drive yourself
that's
back.
an income
Yeah,
for
you feel me?
somebody,
Yeah.
Bro,
bro.
I'm gonna buy you a new car, you feel me? You
Yeah.
can Uber, do whatever you want to do. Just
Word.
come pick your boy up. Make sure
That
you-
start a business right there.
Yeah, you feel me? And that's just being a real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And when you not doing nothing, the nigga could go be picking up.
Go
other
do whatever
people.
he
I'm
want.
putting
Go do-
money in your pocket.
go do
bro.
whatever he want to do.
That's a
Feel
good
me?
ass idea. See,
Yeah,
create these
bro.
opportunities.
Stuff
That's
like you do more of that stuff, you feel me? Now you know a lot of people be fuck ups, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people do a lot of stupid shit, so if you put somebody in position, they gotta be reliable, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And like people gotta understand all this stuff is an opportunity.
Alright, hold up, before we finish off, I'm gonna do this. We got a quick ad real quick, I'm gonna drop that off. We got Vegas Black from Harlem. What up, Vegas Black? Dropping a project this month called Bar Queen. Follow her on Instagram, V Black. It's VBLAKK. That's on IG. And on the Twitter, it's VAYGEZBLAKK on Twitter. Bar Queen, dropping this month. Make sure y'all check her out, follow her. She got music out right now.
It's gonna
You
be
already
on
know.
every streaming service.
Every streaming service.
Okay.
Just follow her now, check her out. She got videos and all that, so follow her IG and also follow her Twitter. So let's continue though.
Doing ads now, bitch.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
We got one more.
And I know Vegas too.
Yeah, no Vegas
Yeah,
Black.
and I know Vegas Black.
Yeah, we got one more before we close out.
We doing ads now, bitch.
Yeah, we moving on up, man. We doing ads now.
Come on,
We
man.
got ads out there. Definitely hit us up on our email, truthandtronpodcast@gmail. And, you know, let's talk to us about, you know, shouting you out. And we also give you, you know, the video piece of us just saying your, you know, your YouTube or whatever you got going on. We get at you and you just go rock out. All right, so just hit us up and let's just talk about that.
That's
All
right.
right. Yo, east side of Harlem, man. I'm from the west side of Harlem,
Mhm.
right? So how was it growing up on the east, bro? Like what type of, you know, what circumstances, you know, kind of shaped your characteristic and who you are today?
Good ass question.
That's good. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. One thing I say about the east side is like a lot of shit going on. You feel me? Like good and positive. Like meaning like you could be in the hood, you feel me? But then you could walk a couple blocks and go to the boys club, do some positive shit. You feel me? And basically that's me. Did both, you feel me? Positive and negative, chilled on the block, did positive shit, went to school, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that's basically like East Harlem. Like,
Yeah. What characteristics did it give you? Like, did it make you like, you know, like
you gotta stand on your own,
yeah,
you feel me? That's one
more
thing.
independent type?
More
shit?
independent, you feel me? I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, there's a lot of like, East Side is a lot of snake shit.
Elaborate.
You feel me? Like blocks, like niggas grew up with each other, do shit to each other. You feel me? So it's like it's weird, you know, when niggas you know grew up with do shit to you from you least expect it. You know what I'm saying? And it stop you from doing shit back to them.
And I always heard like, and I always found it to be silly, but one project would be beefing with the projects across the street.
Yeah, that's a
Cause y'all
fact.
got like
Yeah,
from
that's a fact.
116th all the way down.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's nothing but jacks. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The Taft.
you
and
can't
shit
just
like-
walk down the east side. Like certain blocks, Lex, like first, second.
Yeah.
You can't just walk down them blocks like.
Yeah.
You know what I
can't,
mean?
and it really, I'm gonna keep it 100, like, at that time, like, even growing up, you feel me, like, it was crazy. Like, this is when niggas just started playing with guns, you feel me, like, my friends just started playing with guns.
I used to always hear about Metro and Metro North.
Yeah, you feel me, like, and that was, like, another thing, too, like, you wouldn't go to certain, like,
Hell
you just,
no.
yeah, you wouldn't go to certain projects, you feel me, like, niggas will only go to ATM Live, like, when it's mad niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so like you take wins, you take losses. It's just like the West Side, you feel me? It's the
Yeah.
same. It's all the same
all the
thing.
same shit.
Yeah, you feel me? And it's like, you know, we all. That's the thing with East Side and West Side niggas. Like we all have middle ground, like Kingdom, ATM Live, State. You feel me? Like everybody had like middle ground. So it's like, yo, I know what they talking about. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, just toughness, like, and grind. Like ain't nobody make it out the East Side like that. Like I'm gonna just keep on it, no rappers, you feel me? Like ain't really too much out the East Side. Like except for Cam, you know what I'm saying? Cam and Jim, but like even with them, like they connected on the West Side too, you feel me? So it's like they good, they all from the East Side, you feel me? But it's just like it's not one person like, yo, I'm from my block, like we got G Dep.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's the person that made it to us, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like
That's
you would think there would be more. Just like even out of the West Side of Harlem, you think that, damn, all of the niggas, I know that was wavy, like, there will be more niggas that have made it bigger, you know what I'm saying, than what it really is. Like, you see...
How many niggas really made it, though? Like, not a lot.
See, but y'all got Ferg, you feel me?
Yeah, we
At
got
least
Ferg.
these are people that, like, you like, yo, somebody made it.
Ferg is solidified.
Yes, Ferg solidified, Mace, of course, Cut Short, Big L, but
Big L, you
Cut
feel me?
Short, Max.
Yeah, Max. We had a
See,
few.
Eastside-
We got producers. You would throw Dame Reese in
Dame
there.
Reese,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
We gotta take it a little bit further, man.
Even
Like,
music
now what I'm
wise.
saying, like how Harlem is, like we gotta step it up.
Yeah, we gotta step it up. We gotta take it further than what we did.
Everybody from Harlem was like, you know, like Cam and Jim was probably the only people from the East Side that got out of all the people that made it from Harlem. You know what I'm saying?
We could be bigger than what they were.
Yeah, what they were. We could,
fact.
and we can do more too. Like we could really do more. Like really put people in position. We could do more than just making it and then like that's it. And then the next person makes it and I'm hot. We can do more than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, we're about to close this joint out, man. Before we, close it out, anything that you just want to share with the world, the mic is yours, the floor is yours.
Just want to let y'all know I got that Cash and Carry project coming out February 23rd. 7 tracks. I produced all of it. Mixed by my guy Andrew at the brewery. Let me see what else.
The IG.
Yeah, my IG is Rich Lou on the track. Twitter's Rich Lou 112. YouTube Cash and Carry Records. I got like 4 videos up there right now. Got like 5 in the tuck, so it's about to get lit. After I drop this tape, I'm about to drop like another one right back. Yeah.
Foot on the gas all 2019.
Yeah,
Before we close out, one more joint. This is Beats on the Beat. Another producer. Got a beat sale right now. Buy one beat, get another one for free. That goes for $200. She got another one, one beat starting at $75. And she also got the beat from scratch, $250. And she doing consultations, $15 an hour. And she also doing a 5 beat package for $250 as well. If you sit down and everything like that. So that's Beats on the Beat, the exact way it's spelled. I'm not gonna spell it out for y'all. Beats on the Beat, the exact way it's spelled. That's on IG. And she got the beat sale going right now, so make sure y'all check that out, y'all.
Let's go get your beats, man.
Let's go get your beats, man.
Day of production.
Yeah, man. This is Truth and Tron podcast, man. We had our boy, Rich Lou, Eastside, Harlem in the building, man.
You already know.
2019 Foot on the Gas, man.
Yes,
expect those projects. Make sure you follow my guy.
Blessings, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
y'all
And we
too,
definitely
man.
gonna cook too, man.
Yeah,
So
that's a fact.
Hell yeah.
keep it locked, man. Hipster Radio. We hit our hour mark on the dot, a little bit over.
No, you're good.
Nah, that was perfect.
No, go ahead.